Hello and welcome, it's Chris from Christopher Hole Training, and welcome to this tutorial where I'm going to talk you through some exercise guidelines to help improve your posture. Now, I've talked a lot about exercises in the past, talked about stretches in the past, talked about certain principles with regards to posture training in the past, but this time it's more about how often do you need to do these exercises and stretches, what sort of intensity do you need to do them at, what kind of things do you need to do, and how long does a typical workout take. Before we get into that, just quickly want to mention social media. You can see it up in the top right hand corner. You've got Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. So Christopher Hole or Christopher Hole Training, type any of those into there. Please do come along, like and follow. It'd be great to have you there. Alternatively, you can check out the website at the bottom. It's got more resources on there. It's got 12-week training programs. It's got ebooks. It's got blogs. So there's a lot of information on there where you can go and find more about posture training, core strength and stability, and even lower back pain. So back to the topic of today, which is exercise guidelines. So number one is do something every day. Now, with regards to how often we need to do it, yes, we need to do it every day. And I would recommend sort of a minimum of once a day. But as you're going to find out, everyday tasks are very important when it comes to improving your posture. So it's not just something that you really want to be thinking about during the workout. It's something that you want to be thinking about every single day during the day. So when we typically talk about exercise, if it's core strengthening, if it's building fitness, whatever it might be, generally someone will set aside an allotted period of time, be it 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 1 hour, and they'll do their exercise and then they'll just carry on with their day. But when it comes to posture, yes, it's very useful to do that workout of, say, 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever it is. But then when it comes to everyday life, you also need to be thinking about posture, what posture you're in, and I'll explain that as we get to the end. The next thing is do something every day at a low to medium intensity. So we are talking about exercises and we are talking about stretches, but again, like most fitness exercise, people try and work themselves quite hard. So the normal thing in exercise is to get a bit of sweat on, to work yourself quite hard, but with posture training, it's different to that. What we're thinking about is the posture that you're in. So we're not thinking about how hard we're working, we're thinking about the posture we're in. We're thinking about how we can get into an improved posture. We're thinking about the technique of stretches. We're thinking about the technique of exercises. We're thinking about what muscles are active and when. So it's not just a simple case of do an exercise for as long as possible and hold on to that exercise for dear life. It's very much about thinking about all those different things whilst we're doing the exercise. We then want to aim for about 10 to 20 minutes and during everyday tasks. So as I mentioned before, yes, we want to set about some time. So if we are doing a fitness exercise, a fitness workout, the first 10 to 20 minutes could be focused on the posture training part of that workout, or it could just be a 10 to 20 minute sort of posture training workout set aside, and that's the time that you spend doing it, 10 to 20 minutes. But the most important bit is during everyday tasks, because it's during everyday tasks that your body continues to learn good posture. So when we're doing that, the 10 to 20 minutes is a more focused training period where we're thinking about posture. But then when we're standing in a queue, when we're sat at our desk, when we're in our car, when we're walking to the office, all these things need to go towards improving posture. And then the things that we need to be using is self-massage, stretching, exercise, and everyday tasks. So all of those different parts play a role in improving your posture. First of all, the use of self-massage, or if you go for a massage, what that's doing, that's allowing the tissue, so the muscles, the tendons, the ligaments, to be able to mold and change and move into a different posture and move into a different position. So it's making the muscles more supple. The example I always use when I'm working with people at the gym is like a piece of chewing gum. As soon as you take the chewing gum out of the wrapper, it's very stiff and it won't stretch and it won't change the sort of the position that it's in or the form that it's in. But as soon as we put it in the mouth and chew it, when we take it out, it's very pliable, it's very flexible, it has a lot of elasticity to it. And that's what the massage is doing. It's the chewing action of that chewing gum. So then when we come onto the stretching, when we go into the stretch, the muscles, the ligaments, the tendons and the fascia are much more pliable and much more able to go into the position that we want it to when we stretch. The exercise element of that is then activating the muscles. So what we're then doing is we're then telling the muscles, this is the position I can go into. If we try and exercise a tight muscle, we're reinforcing that tightness. We're reinforcing that poor position or poor posture of the joint. But when we self-massage, we loosen the joint. When we stretch it, we can move it into a new position. And then when we exercise, we are then telling that muscle or telling that joint, you can be active in that new position. And then everyday tasks is just an extension of that. Because when we use self-massage and stretching, we get a certain period of time to be able to move that joint. But if we can massage, stretch, and then move and activate the muscles and get it into those new positions, and then keep reinforcing that through the day, it's going to be much easier for the body to recognize and be in that position for a longer period of time. So the final part is your body learns good posture just like it learns poor posture. And that's the key thing with this. And that's why I use everyday tasks within this. Because what your body's got to do is it's got to learn that good posture, just like it learnt the poor posture. So we've got to use those 4 steps, self-massage, stretching, exercise, and everyday tasks to be able to learn that new posture. And that's why it takes time. The 10 to 20 minute workout is there to give you a little bit more of a focused attention on your posture and prepare the muscles and prepare the joints to be in the new position. And then we use exercises and everyday tasks to reinforce that throughout the day. We're doing it at a low to medium intensity, so it doesn't need to be very intense. We just need to keep doing it at a low intensity, and we need to be doing something every day. So as I've mentioned, all through this, your body learns good posture just like it learns poor posture. So don't treat it like normal fitness exercise or core exercise. Think of it more as a focused bit of workout every single day, and then just reinforce throughout the day with all the different tasks that you're doing. So hopefully that gives you a better idea of posture training, what it looks like, what you need to be doing every day, and what sort of things you need to fill your workouts with and how long those workouts need to be. So we're looking at doing something every day at a low intensity for 10 to 20 minutes using massage, stretching, exercises, and everyday tasks. There is no, in a sense, time limit, because everyone will have a different time limit when it comes to how many weeks, months or years is it going to take to improve the posture of your upper back or of your upper spine or your lower spine or whatever it might be. It's just a case of doing something every day and just chipping away at it. So hopefully that's given you a better idea of posture training. Hopefully it's helped. Hopefully it gives you some actionable steps to put in place so you can then start improving your posture. So many thanks for watching. Please do come along to ChristopherHoldTraining.com. It'd be great to have you there, and on social media. Please do like and follow. If you've learned anything new in this video, please do leave some comments, leave some questions, and I'll be able to answer them accordingly. So many thanks for watching. My name is Chris from Christopher Holt Training. I will speak to you in the next tutorial.